We'll perform a couple benchmarks on Wednesday. We're going to perform a heavy front squat, single from the rack, and then perform a CompTrain benchmark called Satan's Whiskers, a sprint workout. Warm up, 30 seconds per position, 30 seconds of plate hops. Fast little bounces from the ground onto a small plate. Then we're going to lay down, do glute bridges with our heels on the plate. So a little bit of elevation of the feet, and then you're pushing your hips up to extension at the top of each rep. Then we're going to stand and perform lateral squats. Feet are twice as wide as the shoulders. Try to keep the chest up as you sink down, alternating sides. Notice Rebecca pushes her knees out as she squats down onto that single leg. We don't want to have the knee buckling in on the squatting foot or have the heel coming up as we're doing these. Another set of plate hops, followed by single leg glute bridges. So again, you can do these on the plate or off the plate. You'll have a little more challenge if your feet are elevated. So single leg, front leg is pointing straight out in front of you. Then we have wall squats. This is gonna help us practice keeping our knees pushed out as we squat. So stand with the feet about 3 to 6 inches from the wall, keep the heels on the ground, keep the hands together and overhead, and work on slowly descending through the full range of motion of the squat. Then a final set of plate hops, followed by glute bridge walkouts. So heels are down, walking the heels forward, and then walking the heels back. We'll do that for 30 seconds. And then finally, plate counterbalance squats. You're gonna hold that plate at chest level. At the top of the squat, the plate is hugged into your chest. At the bottom of the squat, the plate extends to counterbalance. After that, we'll knock out the barbell warm-up. Click the link at the top to watch that. And then we'll finish with a pigeon pose with a lat reach. So we'll just start with a regular pigeon. Hands are at push-up position. The shin is sideways between the hands and we are leaning forward. Then, once you're in that position, you'll take the right arm, since Rebecca has her right knee forward, and she's gonna reach that forward and across in front of her in the lat reach. So you'll have 1 minute per side for the lat reach with pigeon pose. Today's class workout starts with building to a heavy front squat from the rack. When we are picking up that front squat, we bring our feet under the bar, bring the shoulders under the bar, and then stand. Notice Rebecca keeps her elbows nice and high. She has a loose grip with her fingertips under the bar. They're not actually holding onto the bar, they're just keeping it from rolling forward down her chest. So nice loose grip on that barbell. Deep breath in, we're gonna hold that in the belly, and then descend through a full depth squat. We're just building to a heavy single, but on your warm-up sets, recommend some sets of 5s, maybe 3s, maybe 2s. Once you're getting above 80%, then you're switching to singles and increasing the rest closer to 2, maybe even 3 minutes in between sets. Make sure you keep those elbows up. If you feel like they're dropping down or you're unable to keep your back straight, then don't keep adding weight. Go down a little bit lower, stay safe. After front squats, we'll move the barbell to the ground. They're still gonna stay pretty heavy, 165 for men, 115 for ladies. We're gonna perform 3 rounds of 10 front squats. So either squat clean or front squat, or power clean that first bar, keep the elbows up, make sure you're breathing deeply at the top of each rep within the workout. After your 10 front squats, we have 10 chest to bar pull-ups. It's a great day to go for those big unbroken sets. See how long you can hang on without dropping off the bar. Think about pulling the elbows back to help make contact chest to bar, and then finally 10 burpees. Chest to floor, jump and clap overhead. Try to keep your feet a little bit wider than the shoulders, both at the bottom of the burpee and as you jump the feet up to help reduce the range of motion. 3 rounds, 10 reps of each. We're aiming for under 8 minutes on this workout. For the home gym variation, we'll do a 10-minute AMRAP of double dumbbell front squats. Clean those dumbbells up to the shoulder. Pass through that full squat on each rep. If you don't have access to a bar that allows you to perform kipping pull-ups, then just perform 10 strict pull-ups or 10 ring rows, whatever you have available for you. And then 10 burpees just like in the class workout. Good job, Rebecca. We'll finish Wednesday practicing ring muscle-ups. This is one of the more advanced gymnastics skills you'll see in CrossFit. So you can either do 30 ring muscle-ups per time or just spend 10 to 15 minutes practicing. First way to practice, this is taught at the level 1, is to hold on to a pair of rings with your false grips. You're holding on with the kind of bottom of the palm. And then you're going to keep your feet underneath the rings and then bend your knees and send the knees forward. So then we're going to try to keep the body in a straight line from the shoulders, hips, and knees. You're going to pull the hips up towards the rings. And then once they pull to the middle of the chest, then you're going to pull through and bring the chest forward and then press out. Rebecca's going to show you just a couple more regular tempo. So going from shoulders behind the rings to shoulders in front of the rings and then locking out. Second option is to hang a band, and then you're going to hold on to that band on top of the other ring, sit down on top of the band, and then this is going to be a little more challenging because you can perform them with your feet off the ground, practicing those transitions with the band assistance. The thicker the band, the more this is going to be easier for that transition, but if you go to a really low tension band, and this gets pretty challenging. From there, you can move on and practice your full ring muscle-ups on the high set of rings. Nice, that's it. Good stuff.